Good morning. We're at Makolmny Wilderness for the fourth time this year. It's end of October, a remarkably warm day considering it's at 8,000 feet elevation. This is about 55 degrees. Parking lot is full. I think many people came to enjoy the incredible color of aspen foliage this time of the year. We're going to go up the trail and test today some new equipment I got. It's a DJI Ronin RS2. It's certainly nice to be on the trail again. Last time, 2 weeks ago, I was with 50 plus pounds of backpack. It was way too much. Today I'm carrying only 21-pound bag and it's much more comfortable. So I want to tell you guys what in my backpack. As I take it off, pull out the camera. We've done some walking. There's the first vista here where I'd like to have my camera ready. So this is a f-stop backpack, one of the larger ones. I have big design quick release plates on both sides, on both straps. On this strap I have a little contraption which I put together from the point of view kit plate, which fits directly into Peak Design's plate quick release, and a little attachment here which you will see in a moment how I use it. So this backpack unzips from the back, and what I have inside today is packaged in the form of two equipment kit bags. First of all, my tripod, and we're going to use it in a moment here just to show you how I use it and why I brought it here. Now this allows me to open the bag. This is the handle which we're going to use with the gimbal camera bag. In the camera bag I have Canon R5. Actually, this is the plate which used for the DJI Ronin RS2 gimbal. This is how it fits on the gimbal, but you need to rotate it 90 degrees in order to fit here. Actually, it does fit into the Peak Design plate. It's not as secure as I'd like it to, but when it's vertical, it will support the camera and it's not going to flip out. Put it inside to protect the camera from scratches on the rock. And this is DJI Ronin Pro kit, which you probably watched a bunch of videos about this, unpacking and everything. This is different kind of unpacking. So first of all, there's my audio kit here. This is for on-camera kit by Sennheiser, AVX model. A handle, and what's different about this handle, fully charged, I attached a quick release plate which will allow me to put this handle on any type of Arca Swiss mount or plate. It's different than when you're doing it on the table in your office or studio. Here, the improvised table with the rock. So this is the actual gimbal. We could go ahead and attach it. We'll lock the camera. Now we'll install it. I believe it's this way, yes. And I know the setting was at 4. Okay, let's give it a shot. The reason I brought tripod with me, because this becomes a very necessary place to put your gimbal down. I just wanted to demonstrate to you guys, this is amazing, that with the large RSS tripod and the gimbal installed on it, it gives you a good 7 feet. Yeah, close to 7 feet height for the camera, which may be useful in some circumstances where you are, people of my height, about 6 feet, you're right above their heads. You could take shots, you could control the camera from here very nicely. The way I set it up, that this wheel controls and very smoothly controlled, because camera, it's Canon R5, allows you to set up the advancement of your aperture in 1/8 of a stop increments. And then I specified that the dial wheel here on Ronin RS2 is now controlling camera connected by USB port to actual gimbal, and I'm controlling very, very smoothly the aperture and while shooting, changing lighting conditions. This is extremely useful feature. So what we're going to do now, I'm going to use the so-called briefcase mode. I'm not using the little mini tripod which came with gimbal, because I find that this handle is easy to use, plus in many circumstances I would have it attached here. I don't need it today because I have a large tripod, so you need both handles. So highly recommend, very simple, light, just an extension, little carbon tube, which allows me to carry camera in the briefcase mode. And here's we're panning. I'm coming to this rock, I'm focusing on the rock, and I'm doing the reveal of the view all the way up. And now I want to show you how else the tripod could be used by folding tripod together. By the way, when I hold tripod like this, it's much more stable for push or other moves. It's just two hands, easy to carry. I find when there's no balance on, it's sort of like a steady cam because there's weight, so it doesn't wiggle in your hand continuously. This is quite a bit of weight above your wrist. So having some type of weight or some type of attachment, I think is a good idea. It's bulky altogether, but I'll show you in a moment how I could carry it with me without disassembly and repacking the bag. So here we go. So we're recording now. By lowering camera all the way, I could lift it and truly have crane-like experience. Say I want to do a reveal shot, and we'll do it at 35 millimeters. I'll come here to this beautiful tree. It's recording, and now I'm going to do a reveal shot. I'm ready to record myself, and I'm recording now. I see myself on the screen. The nice thing is that you could walk away. I don't have a Raven Eye attachment. Next time I will play with that. But if you have Raven Eye, camera follows you. So that's sort of interesting, but not absolutely necessary. Now you see my hands here at full extension, so I'm away about 3 feet from the camera. It's 28 millimeters focal distance, and if I step up out here, you could see I could walk around. If camera would have followed me, I could have stepped on a rock. Ultimately, I think it's an interesting tool. What I'm doing today, I'm evaluating whether it is worthwhile and there are interesting enough shots produced with this rig to carry a good 20-pound bag full of equipment and nothing else. I could carry for short distances the whole setup with just like this. I could put it over the shoulder and carry it, or I find it most comfortably just carry it like this. The nice thing is that everything's connected. It's simply opening the camera, opening the locks, turning it on, and it's ready to shoot. Opening and closing tripod, every photographer's chore, but if you want quality shots, that's what you have to do. So now it is truly balanced, and it is portable enough. Even if I'm on a trail, I'm not obstructing anything, and I could in the moment put it down on the ground. So camera is secure. Now we're going to take gimbal off. Probably makes sense to take cable off as well. So remember that little attachment I was talking to you about. I simply slide this, open this completely, slide it on this mounting. I selected the lightest mounting. Even if it's loose, it's not going to fall out, but better to keep it fully tight. So my hands are free. So principally, if I just want to walk with it, this RSS tripod with RSS plate, which is very burly, very strong plate, is only 4.4 pounds, and carrying it like this is very comfortable, and you're ready to go. So this is my table, this is my platform. I carry it with me, and here we go on a trail. in the moment notice, I could open tripod, my platform is ready, I could attach camera to it, I could directly without gimbal, because I don't need to use gimbal, I just want to take a steady shot, could be done directly because this is the Harka Swiss plate, which will perfectly fit here. If I need gimbal work, I could use gimbal for that. So I find this very ergonomic and just wanted to share it with you guys.